How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. This ain't gonna be an easy video for me, family. But it's necessary that I report it. I'm seeing a consistent pattern of our royals, especially our royal sons, coming up beat in daycare. Now, a while back ago, another one of our royal sons was beat, severely beat in daycare. I know some of y'all remember this. So, this is our royal son, Dakota Hudson. And I'll play the video first so I can gain my composure.
New details tonight about the allegations that a child was attacked at an in-home daycare that is now under investigation. Ray Price has been following this story and shares what he knows.
Dakota Hudson is recovering after his mother, LaToya Hudson, says he was attacked by another child at his daycare last Thursday evening. Hudson says she can't even put into words how she's feeling after getting the shocking news. Sources close to the family tell us the incident happened at this home in Pascagoula, which also operates as a 24-hour daycare called Pooh and the Crew. We called the numbers listed for the daycare, but no one answered. We left messages, but at this time have not heard back. Hudson told us in a phone interview the woman who was watching the children at the home stepped away to light the fireplace, and when she came back, the little boy was covered in blood and screaming. He was taken to the emergency room, and the police were called in to file a report.
It appears that everything they're doing is in compliance with the law and the regulations of operating a daycare of that size. We have forwarded the report to DHS and also asked them to look into this.
According to the police reports, no more than 5 children are under the care of the daycare. The State Department of Health is investigating and confirms that the facility is not licensed, nor has it applied for a license. In a statement from DHS saying, not all facilities need to be licensed, it just depends on the circumstances. In Pascagoula, Ray Price, WLOX News Now.
All right.
The child's mother says he is now being watched by a family member when she and her husband are working. New details to...
Okay. So I'm gonna leave these pictures here. Get my other computer. So I'm not gonna read all this article. So LaToya Sutton got a message Thursday that no mother wants to get while she's at work away from her child at 9:03 p.m. Sutton received a text stating that her son had been scratched in the face by another child. But it wasn't the text that sent her heart racing. I asked her to send me some photos. It took her a minute to send the photos back, but when I saw the photos, when I saw the photos, I left immediately, she recalled. Sutton was shocked to see her 18-month son, Dakota Hudson, had been attacked. When I made it to the house, the daycare owner was holding my son. He had cream all over his face. She explained to me that she had stepped away to light the fireplace, and when she came back, my son was crying and covered in blood, she explained. Sutton was originally told the attack happened in just a few seconds, but was later told it could have gone on for 5 minutes. Sutton was told the child that attacked her son was 4 years old. She said my son was lying on his cot sleeping. and the other child was next to him on his cot on the iPad. When she stepped out of the room, she said they were okay. And the next thing she knew, my son was crying. And when she came back over and turned the light on, my son was standing there covered in blood. And Sutton said the daycare owner told her. The daycare owner operates the business out of her out of her home in Pescaloosa. You can't even put into words the horrified mother said. The police department and the Department of Human Service, the police department and department, the Human Service were called while Dakota was being checked out at the local hospital for his injuries. So I'm skipping a little bit of this. It looks like your son was mauled by an animal. He had some cream that had to be put in his eyes twice a day because he was also scratched in his eyes. Jesus. Sutton said. Though Dakota suffered external injuries, his mother said he is also suffering internally. He's a little withdrawn. He's clingy. If you get up to go to another room, he follows you. He doesn't venture off like he used to by himself, she said. Sutton said Dakota was only at the daycare for about a month before the incident happened. She said she chose this particular daycare because it was the only location located one that offered child care after normal business hours. The mother works at night. According to Sutton, the child was attacked. Her son previously put out of another daycare for similar behavior? What do you mean? According to Sutton, the child who attacked her son was previously put out of another daycare for similar behavior. And you know this child had these type of issues. There is no reason why he should have been left alone even for a second with a 1-year-old, Sutton said. While the mother still doesn't exactly know what happened to her 18-month-old son, she feels sure of one thing. For whatever reason the child did it in a rage. She's absolutely right. So, my royal family, let me see if I can pull up this other article, because they did finally shut down the daycare center. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see. No, that's not it. Let me go on to the next one. Let me see. It must be the last one. If not, I'm not going to even trip. I didn't put it together like I normally put videos together. It threw me off. Let's see. I can't find it, family. I don't got my stuff together. And I know y'all understand. I will be pinning the article. I'm going to try to find the one where they gave the update and said they finally did close down the daycare. So, let's go back here. So, a 4-year-old, they claim, attacked our royal son. This is a daycare that he was at night. She gets a message at 9 p.m. Baby's supposed to be asleep at that time. And I do agree with her as far as knowing that the other child had done this before and got kicked out the daycare. No, even if they were asleep, that child would have been put in an area away from the other children. Or me personally, I wouldn't take on the responsibility of or the risk of that other child having the propensity to attack on that level. You know, what the hell is going on with a child that would attack at that capacity, that type of rage? The 4-year-old, you know, it's something deeper that needs to be looked into. I'm just, you know, gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it real. I'm just trying to find this other article, and I can't find it, and forgive me, family. Forgive me. I'm doing everything to hold back tears. I just, you know how I feel about our royals. And, poor baby. So anyway, my royal family. I need not say more. Well, I do need to say more. I have been saying, that if it's possible, we need to come together, my royal family, and help the young people in our family, and do what we have to do, because she shouldn't have had to go outside of the home for daycare. She's working at night, so I would imagine most people in her family is at home, and he just needed to sleep. That was it. He just needed to sleep while she worked. So in his sleep, he gets attacked like a dog, and his face looks like this. Now he's damaged emotionally too as well, and that's all that I can add at this point, my royal family. So anyway, my royal family, render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe. Oh, poor baby.